today on Explore TV News, we've got that renowned leather maker, Paul Dore. Morning, Paul, how are you?
Morning, Craig, I'm not bad, thanks.
Fantastic. So, what we've thought we would do is we'd get Paul down and do a quick interview with him and just get him to show us the types of things that he's doing with his leather work. So, here we have an idea of some of the things that he works on, and we're going to go through each one, and Paul's going to give us a little bit of a rundown on what it is they are. So the first thing that Paul's going to talk about is the tinder pouch. So over to you, Paul.
Right, well, this is just a basic leather tinder pouch, a multi-purpose pouch. You can keep anything in, doesn't have to be tinder really. But it's quite an old design. It's a Roman design, so it's well over 2,000 years old. And basically what it is just a circle of soft leather with a drawstring through the top. And the good thing about these pouches is they expand up, so you can get quite a lot of stuff in. I sell these as firelighting kits. You know, you take quite a lot of stuff. You can put maintenance kits or general bushcraft kit, anything in it really. It's just a multi-purpose pouch.
Yes, because so you could use it literally for anything you want.
Yeah, you can put anything in it you want to, really.
Fantastic. So how much would something like that cost, Paul?
These pouches are £15 posted out in the UK, available on my Etsy shop, and with the full firelighting kit in, which I'll go into in a minute, they retail at £45 posted in the UK.
Fantastic, that's great value for money. So what do we want to look at next then?
Well, I'll show you one of the latest pouches I've been working on, Craig. This is a new design that I've done. I'm working on sort of various incarnations of this, but at the minute this is just basically a veg tan leather pouch with a soft leather gusset. And similar to the Viking pouch, it's a multi-purpose pouch. Yeah. You can put whatever you want in, again, firelighting kit, stuff like that. I'm just trying to work on different sort of designs and some stuff that's a bit more arty, a bit nicer to look at. But that's one of the latest sort of designs, and that one will probably be showcased at the Bushcraft Show or at Wilderness Gathering this year.
Fantastic. See, now that is drop dead gorgeous. I absolutely love the look of that.
Yeah.
And I particularly like where you've turned the
leather edging at the side.
Yeah, that just looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And the attention to detail, I've got to tell you, as usual, is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I like to get things as nice as I can, really.
Absolutely.
It's my OCD side coming out.
But just as a thought, can I get you to show people what you've just done for me as well?
Yeah, I will do, yeah.
I mean, I asked Paul to do this for me. It's a bushcraft journal, but I'll let Paul explain more about it.
Yeah, when Craig came on the Viking pouch course, he asked me if I'd make him a journal to put his field notes in from leather. So, being that I was coming down today to do this interview, I thought I'd get it ready and bring it for him. So, this is basically just 3.5mm veg tan leather, and it's got an A5 binder clip inside. But I've put his company name on the top and embossed his logo in, so he's absolutely over the moon with that.
Just slightly. It really is beautiful. So now we're going to move on to Paul's flint and steel kit, which I'm looking at in envy. It's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of money this summer.
Yeah, this is another slightly different concept I've come out with for this year. A flint and steel kit. Generally, what I tend to do is I sell these in a 2-ounce tobacco tin. But a friend of mine suggested they'd probably go much better in like a kind of a rustic or a primitive type leather pouch. And it was my friend who gave me the design, so it's not my design, but I've copied it. But I think it's turned out quite well. So what we get is a quality steel striker. These are made by Andrew Kirkham, who was a renowned blacksmith from South Yorkshire. Does a lot of stuff. You guys will know him from Wilderness Gathering and the Bushcraft Show. He does a lot of custom stuff. He does beautiful knives. He does beautiful replica Viking weapons, sea axes and swords. Some amazing stuff, seriously amazing. And his prices are very reasonable.
Is this the guy that one of the girls was talking about, the sword that she'd brought down? Was that made by the same?
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing. That.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, his stuff
quality.
is really, really good.
Yeah.
So what we get with this flint and steel kit basically is your steel striker, as I said, made by Andrew Kirkham. A piece of flint, which is actually sourced by Will Lord from his quarry, all the quarry he's got access to, and charcloth. So you've got everything you need in one tin, in one kit. Sorry, and it's just a little bit more how should we say, natural looking, bushcrafted looking than the steel tin.
I prefer that than
Yeah.
a tin.
Yeah.
I've got to say that is
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Well, that's it. I've had feedback from a few people who've said the same thing. They said, we really like the flint and steel kits, but the tin's just not cutting it. So
Yeah.
I've gone down a different avenue this year, and they should be up for sale on my Etsy site soon, and I should be taking some of these up to the gathering, so look out for them.
Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to look at next is a ferrocerium rod that Paul has done. Over to you, Paul.
Thank you. Well, this is a ferrocerium rod. I mean, nobody's a stranger to these. We've all got at least one kicking about in our kit. But the unique little thing with this is not the rod, it's the striker that I've had made, again by Andrew Kirkham, who makes all my steel strikers. And this is a dual purpose. This is designed to be a striker for the ferro rod, but we'll also throw sparks from a piece of flint, so it's dual purpose. Again, if you buy the ferro rod and it has a striker on, you don't have to buy a flint steel striker, so it saves you money. It's dual purpose. It's, you know, yeah,
That's sensible.
it's sensible,
It is,
I suppose, and it keeps the weight down as well without having to carry two lots of kit. You've
Yeah.
got it all in one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
absolutely. So that's our interview with Paul for today. I'm sure you can see that the quality of the goods that he makes is outstanding. I've had a few things from him now, and I'll keep on buying things from him. So thank you very much for coming along, Paul.
No, not a
I
problem.
know it's been a bit of a drive for you.
Yeah,
And
that's okay. I don't mind.
now you've got to get back down to Hull and pick your young man up from school.
Yeah, definitely.
But thank you very much.
Thank you, Craig.
It's been an
It's
absolute
good.
pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. This is Craig Buttery for Explore TV News.